Welcome to the Evolv Wealth Plan board game. Wealth grows as you advance around the board. You're going to start out with the promoter ranks, then you're going to move to the Evolv ranks, and then moving on over to the elite ranks, and then as you complete the board, you're actually down to the ambassador ranks. I'm going to walk you through each rank and tell you a little bit about how you can earn the ranks. Now, the important part, if you're brand new in the business, is to just go get started. Start talking to people, start promoting the business, and you'll learn really quickly how this moves along. Now, the first step is just to become a promoter. Probably if you're watching this video right now, you're already a promoter, you've decided to become a member, and you're officially part of the E84 movement. So obviously the next step is to pass it on. You want to start moving right into getting your product for free. And literally, it's as easy as 1, 2 free. You take the challenge, you pass it on, and when you get 3 people that are doing the exact same thing you're doing, the next month your product is free. It literally is that simple. Now, as you get someone that wants to join you as a promoter, so now you've personally enrolled them into the business, or we call it personally sponsored. You're now a promoter 1, and that just means you've put one person in the business with you. You're eligible to earn 5 to 15% in retail commissions. You're also eligible to earn the 1, 2 free and fast start commissions of 10 to 15%. Now you can see the breakdown of each of our ways that we pay in our 8 ways to earn video. If you haven't watched that yet, go check that out. Now you're going to move up to Promoter 2. This means that you have one person on your left team and one person on your right team that you've personally enrolled with an order of at least 80 points. You're eligible for retail commissions, for the 1, 2 free program, fast start commissions, and now you're also eligible for pay team commissions, which is 10% of the lesser team in your business. So you have those 2 teams you're building, 10% of whichever one has the fewer points in a week's period, you're going to actually earn 10% of those points. And again, refer to the 8 ways to earn video if you haven't seen that yet. Now, I want to show you Evolv 500 first before I show you Evolv Star. Once you become an Evolv 500, it simply means that you have 500 points on your lesser team, your pay team, within a 1-week period. This is a great rank to hit. And it really means that you're starting to get going. It's not only you now, but you're building a team. And that is what networking is all about. It's building a team of people that are building their own business. So pay team volume literally is just the team of people on your lesser side, and that's where you're getting paid from. Now, when you get 500 points in your lesser side in your first week, you're really moving. And you start moving into the star track, not Star Trek, but the star track, which means you're an Evolv Star. If you hit Evolv 500 in 1 week, you're a star. You get special recognition and seating at all Evolv events. Also, 15% fast start bonus for life. The next rank you want to hit is very important. Once you hit Evolv 2K, you're literally moving up now. You have 2,000 points in your pay team over a 4-week period. Now, I don't want to confuse you, but you could hit this rank in a couple of days or a week or 2. You don't have to wait 4 weeks. All you need is 2,000 points in your pay team. Doesn't matter what period of time it takes you, just so long as it's no longer than 4 weeks and you're in Evolv 2K. Evolv 2K is special because now you're going to start earning a check match bonus, what we call the personal match bonus, on everyone that you personally enroll. So let's say I enroll John, and John earns a pay team check, so 10% of his lesser team, of $100. I'm going to earn a personal match on that of 15 or 20%, so 15 or 20 extra dollars every week. How many people can I help that I personally enroll earn at least $100 a week in pay team commission? I'm going to check match every single one of those personally enrolled people once I hit Evolv 2K. Then I move up to Evolv 5K. Now I've got one person on each side that's active and at least 5,000 points in my pay team over a 4-week period. Now you'll notice as we move through this presentation, everything that changes is highlighted in yellow. So now I can see that my match bonus went from 15 to 20%, to 20 to 25%. Now that 5% difference is simple to achieve. All you have to do is be on Premier eCenter or have 160 PV. And remember, PV also is counted to you from any customers that you have. So you want to go out and get those customers as quick as possible because that helps you towards your qualifications. But when you're making that 25%, that same person that was making a $100 pay team check, now instead of making $15 to $20, you're making $20 to $25. What if that person's making $1,000 in pay team commission? $200 to $250 every time they're getting paid. What an incredible incentive as you move forward. Now, Evolv 10K just keeps it moving forward. Now you've got to have an additional qualification. Not only do you have to have one person on each side that's active or qualified with a qualified order, but you also have to have one person somewhere in your organization that has hit Evolv 500 that week. Now, when I say organization, that means your personally sponsored people or someone, one person that they've put in the business and so on. So basically, it's come from someone you've personally sponsored. So one of those lines has got to have an Evolv 500. You've also got to have 10,000 points, business volume points on your pay team over a 4-week period. So very simple. Now your match is still 20 to 25%, but now you're earning one generation in check match. So you're literally probably check matching your entire organization at this point, and you're starting to move into some serious income. Now, Elite Star is a blast. You're on the star track, but if you hit Ruby in your first 12 weeks, that's 8.4 months, if you achieve that in your first 12 weeks, you're actually moving forward fast. What we're going to do at that point is you're going to get early bird entry into our BINS program. That's our Evolv driven program where you're going to get $600 a month towards a Mercedes Benz of your choosing, or $400 towards your current car. So basically cash. VIP seating at all Evolv events and special Elite Star recognition. Now Ruby is a fun rank because you've got 20,000 points, but now instead of just in your pay team, this is your personal group volume. So everyone you've personally enrolled and their volume on a weekly basis counts towards the 20,000 points. You need that 20,000 points over a 4-week period, but as you can see, you're starting to move up now. 25 to 30% in match bonus, 2 generations of check match, and there's another new thing here. You're getting a 1 share in an elite 2% pool. That's 2% of the company's entire volume for the week that you're sharing in. That can start to add up to some significant income. At Emerald, you're also getting another new thing, a one-time rank advancement bonus. It's $1,000. You're getting paid everything else in the compensation plan, and you're getting an additional $1,000 for hitting Emerald. You know, your business is really cooking now. You've got leaders developing, you've got people that are moving up, and literally at this point, you have people that whether you did this or not, they've got a dream and they're moving forward. At this rank, you need 3 qualified Evolv 500 groups or teams that you've personally enrolled. You also need to have 40,000 points over a 4-week period. 40,000 personal group volume points. You're making 25 to 30% in personal check match, and now you've added another generation of generational check match. You jump up to 2 shares, and you're still getting that $600 for your car program. And by the way, if you missed Ruby in 12 weeks, you're now into the car program for the first time. So you're getting $600 in that Evolv driven program and feeling good. Jumping up to Diamond, one-time bonus of $3,000. You only need 4 qualified Evolv 500 legs now. 80,000 points in a 4-week period in your team. Now you're making 30 to 35% in personal check match, 4 generations of check match, and 3 shares in the elite 2% pool. Diamond's a fun rank. At this point, people are really starting to consider going full-time in the business. You know, someone that's hitting this rank is making thousands and thousands of dollars a month and either adding to their current income in a significant way or, like I said, starting to think about doing this on a full-time basis, and that's a lot of fun. Once you hit Blue Diamond, you're definitely moving up. $5,000 in rank advancement bonus. You only need 5 qualified Evolv 500 legs. You only need 150,000 points in a 4-week period. And now you're earning 30 to 35% in check match, personal check match, 5 generations of check match, and 4 shares in that 2% elite pool. The other thing you'll notice here is that your Evolv Driven program has jumped from $600 to double at $1,200 every 4 weeks. That's actually 13 payments a year that people that are earning that car program are getting. Now, Ambassador Star means that you hit the rank of Ambassador in 36 weeks. And I actually said 8.4 months before on Elite Star. It's 8.4 months to Ambassador. So 12 weeks or 84 days, Elite Star, and then 8.4 months to Ambassador Star. You are in the VIP trip to Dallas, where we're going to actually spend time with you, building a full documentary video of your success and what's happened. Something that we're going to promote to a lot of people in the business, and also something you'll be able to use for yourself and your family for years to come. There's other rewards here that we'll announce in the future, but that is going to be a fun rank for people to hit. Now, what is Ambassador? At Ambassador, you get a $10,000 rank advancement bonus. You still only have to have 5 qualified Evolv 500 legs with 250,000 BV and personal group volume. So from your personal group still, 30 to 35% now in that personal match. So now that person that's earning $1,000 that you've personally sponsored, you're earning $300 to $350 here. You're getting another generation in check match, so that's now 6 generations. You're into the car program still. You're still getting 4 shares in that 2% elite share pool, and there's a new pool. At Ambassador, you start participating in a new 1% pool that is just for the Ambassador ranks only. So 1 share in the 1% Ambassador pool. You know, throughout the compensation plan, and as you continue to move around the board game, you're going to be constantly having opportunities to win trips, whether it's through E84 trips because you've been winning E84 competitions, or incentive trips that are rank-based or business building-based. There's also going to be all kinds of other amazing leadership trips that you can participate in and win as well as you continue on this journey with us. We literally pay people to come on trips with us because we're so excited about the business and the partnership that we're building together. One of the ranks that really is kind of the pinnacle of performance in our compensation plan and in this Evolv Wealth plan is Visionary Ambassador. You know, this takes quite a bit of work. You've had to put in a lot of hours to get here, but now you've got leadership emerging underneath you. Several leaders that are building their own business, hitting ranks, and not only are you doing well, but you've helped literally thousands of people at this point in your business have a dream again. You've helped them move up in their own dreams, help them start thinking about where they could be in life. And not only have you helped them dream, but you have shown the pathway. You're a visionary ambassador. And at this rank, you're going to earn a $15,000 rank advancement bonus. You still only have to have 5 qualified Evolv 500 legs, but now 500,000 points in personal group volume over a 4-week period. Look at that personal match bonus. It bounced again to 35 to 40%. Now you're getting 7 generations. You have serious depth in your organization now, and you're check matching probably on hundreds, if not thousands of people at this point. That car program jumped again, so Evolv Driven is now paying you $3,000 every 4 weeks. You're still getting your 4 shares in that elite share pool and 2 shares in that new ambassador pool. Now, once you've done all of that, you move up to a Hope Ambassador. Hope stands for helping other people evolve. You know, you've done it all now. You're starting to live an incredible life. You may have changed zip codes by now, but basically at this point, you've got a business that's going to start to create a legacy. You definitely don't want to stop here, and we're going to create more ranks in the future for those of you that are going to hit this. We always want to have a carrot out in front of you. But right now, as our company's taken off, we're looking for people that want to hit this rank. You get $30,000 in a rank advancement bonus. You only need 5 qualified Evolv 500 legs, 1,000,000 points in personal group volume. Your check match is now 40 to 45%. You're getting 7 generations of check match. You're getting the car program for $3,000. You still get your 4 shares in that elite share pool, and now 3 shares in the ambassador pool. You know, those share pools are almost like having equity in the company. You can absolutely determine your success and set a path as this company takes off. You can move through this wealth plan, guaranteeing that you're going to have a piece of the pie. How big do you see your business growing? And the last question is, how quick can you get around this board game? But remember, this isn't a game, this is your life.